today our colleague, Mr. Darren, all right, he is not feeling well. So today I will be replacing, all right, to help him to share about today's podcast, which is about UBX. Okay. So let me go through, all right. So maybe some of you guys have listened to various version, all right, of what UBX, all right, is able to provide, all right, to all our listeners, to our live listeners, to all our recording listeners. All right. So let me share to you, all right, from my point of view, from my point of slides, and for you guys to understand, all right, why UBX exchange is the next big thing which will change our lives. So let me share with you, all right, why is it so? Let me share some information that we all know. Why are you here today? Because you guys definitely want to know what is actually cryptocurrency all about. All right, what is blockchain all about? Is it all this? No, everyone is talking about cryptocurrency. What is it really? All right. To be honest, let me tell you. All right, the reason why cryptocurrency existed, all right, is actually because of traditional finance is no longer, all right, reliable. All right, why I put it that way? Because a very good example. If today you are trying to transfer your money out of the country, do you think you have difficulties transferring out using traditional banking? You go to the bank, you fill out the documents, then only you are able to send out the money, and then it takes sometimes few days only you receive, correct? But no for cryptocurrencies because why? Cryptocurrency, if I send today, within seconds, I have already received and I am able to cash out. Not only that, did you guys find it hard to withdraw money in your bank? Sometimes there is reasons like there is no sufficient cash in your bank. Isn't it funny? Yes, I do get it. These reasons before. Not only once, twice, and few times. Because what they say, oh, because I have not received the money from the national bank, so we do not have sufficient cash. You require to come back the next day or let them know in advance so they can prepare the cash for you. Bank got no cash, isn't it weird? You know? So not only that, right, in 2008 when financial crisis happened, Lehman Brothers collapse, where the banks, all right, reserves increases the interest and all that stuff. Many economic crises happen, and that point of time, even banks went bankrupt. Right, bank even closes down. So is it really reliable? All right, because since World War III, right, those time until present, banking has been actually controlled, yeah, by world of bank, national banks, and etc. So, do you really think our traditional banking is trustable? And do you think that the economy, all right, is actually stable? Then why inflation, recession is actually happening? And why US government is keep on printing money, printing cash? All this is actually a financial hint, all right, that our traditional finance is not 100% put it away complete. All right. So there are actually loopholes or uh, a way that they are not perfect. So this is why it happens that the first cryptocurrency existed, which is Bitcoin. Okay. So this is why Bitcoin is actually to go through. All right. It's similar with banking, but without going through. All right. The banking system. All right. So what is exchanger actually? Actually, it's actually similar to our bank in our traditional finance. Simple as said, where you put in money, you withdraw money, all right? It is traceable, all right? There is a ledger where you can see money in and out, so it's definitely transparent, right? There's no restrictions, all right? All right. The token economics, all right, is fixed, all right? There's no additional printing, right? Behind our back, printing extra money. No, there's no such thing. It's very limited, okay? So all these things is actually a way that a new financial uh, industry or put era, all right, where it try to cover or the non-productive side of traditional banking. So this is why it started, all right, all the way back, all right, 20 years ago. And that point of time, no one even believed or even actually used Bitcoin. So as time passes by, all right, the first thing that actually happened, it was the bull run, all right, where everyone made a lot of money, all right, in cryptocurrencies, believing that out of the time people buy and without knowing uh, what is actually cryptocurrency all about. And then the first phenomenal event that happened, it was 2024, January. What happened was Bitcoin is actually uh, used for ETF, where we can actually use it as a monetary, where we can buy and sell shares, stock markets, all right, in the financial line. So this is actually a footstep, all right, a milestone for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin for them to actually being engaged or being recognized by the governments. So when this happened, all right, a lot of people, a lot of user are actually trying or getting to know what is cryptocurrency all about, correct? So, but then if today I would like to be involved in cryptocurrency, what do I need? I need to have an exchanger, correct? So if today I have bank, I have cash, all right, I will require bank to help me to take my money, to store my money, to actually help me to transfer money and etc. So bank is actually a service, all right. Same goes to exchanger. It is also a service where you can buy and sell your coin and etc. So this is why exchanger is actually is the top of the chain because why in the end, as you see from traditional banking, bank is always top of the chain. You put money to them, all right, they use your money and do rent loans to other people, business or etc. people, and charge them interest. In the end, who benefit the most? It is the bank. Okay, same goes to cryptocurrency. Exchanges are actually right the one top of the chain in cryptocurrency. Why? It is a place where you buy and sell, you trade your coins, right? The place where you cash in and cash out, right? Your coins, correct? The place where you do your stacking and etc. So it's almost the same. Okay, what makes things even better, right? Which is 2024, where we have Donald Trump being appointed as the president. So, and we all know that Donald Trump is a very, very pro crypto, and he has formed a crypto government. All right. So, not only that, he also created his own meme coin, yeah, at 17 cents at point of time, and went all the way high as $25. At that point of time, when you manage to have from coin, when it went all the way to $75, what do? You sell, correct? But where can you sell it? Definitely you can sell in exchange. So this is why in the end, whoever actually came into crypto, they definitely need to have an exchanger. Right? No matter what exchanger, you still need it because where this is actually where you can just sell your coin and actually cash out. Okay. Furthermore, all right, Donald Trump has been creating a lot of uh, events or pro events in Congress. All right, many ways that he has actually supported cryptocurrency in his jurisdiction. Okay. So, what is it that connects user and the coin? All right, which is the exchanger. So basically, exchange, all right, is what that connects between the user and the coin. Because why? In order for you to sell your coin, you need to go through exchanger. When you want to cash out, you go through exchanger. So basically, all right, exchanger is also a bridge for users to users, and also users to the institutional, right? This is where exchange is very, very important. This is why UBX, all right, is trying its best to build his reputation, to build up the user database, and trying to fight for the top five position in the world. So, what is UBX Exchange? What is the future of UBX Exchange? So let me share with you some, all right, how exchanges actually generate income. Okay. So UBX it just started in 2024, all right, headquartered in Wall Street in New York, all right, and also, all right, UBX have already filed for their listing in Nasdaq, all right, already submitted their documentation to SEC, and we are actually expecting by end of the year, all right, will be listed in Nasdaq already. And being said so, right, UBX is the third, all right, exchange that actually listed, all right, in Nasdaq. So what or how do exchange normally make money? Okay. So first of all, they do all right profits by very trading. All right, they do tradings. Once they have tradings, they should generate a certain percentage, right, where they charge towards the volume. Okay, and from there they're able to generate some trading fee. Okay, so any example is like for example like Binance, having billions of transaction, all right, every day. Right, just imagine, yeah, daily with just 0.1 cent or 10 cent, all right, they have made millions a day by just transaction, all right. So this is the mind blown factor, all right. As long there's a user, definitely, all right, the exchanger is going to make it. Okay. Furthermore, all right, token listing fee, all right. If today the exchange, all right, to take your project, all right, to go to do IEO, all right, initial exchange offering to help you to promote, to get your business for liquidity, to get even more funds for you to research and develop your projects. Then after that, it could be listed, okay, etc. We are also charging, all right, listing fee, right? As long as today you want to go to participate, you want to go for a listing, we have to do incubation and total amount that you have collected to raise fund, you charge a percentage of it. So these are the another way of actually making money. A very good example of this situation is where you can notice in Binance, yeah, uh, Big Get, all right, they do very, very frequent, all right, listing, right, under the launchpad. And from there, they charge a certain amount of fee or coin as a compensation or reward. Besides that, all right, as very, very common, stacking and mining. So it's similar as your traditional banking, all right? You do FD, right? They pay you interest, same, right? Stacking, you put in and they give you even more extra coins, all right? Lending services. At this point, not much exchanger actually doing this, all right? There are still few of it doing. So basically, they receive the money from the custodian, all right? They use it to do roll turnover, all right? To lend it to other users that are willing to lend, all right? Financial product, all right? Earns and saving. We have position fee, high leverage fee, and liquidation. So basically, this is from derivative, from trading, all right? Futures, etc. Launchpad IEO, all right. So basically, today, you have projects, all right, wanted to bring over into Web3 because you do not have the expertise, experience, all right, media coverage, and all other professional advice or experience that you need, right? So people will actually help you, right, to get it set up, get it done, and then from there, they'll charge you for a certain amount of fee, all right, for the listing, right? And furthermore, all right, we also have each exchanger have their own native coin, all right. So basically, their native coin, what is the function? It actually works as a user incentive or users give back or membership benefits, right? So as you can see, a very good example like Binance, they have BNB, right? You have see OKX, they have OKB, Get, you have BGB, yeah, and etc. So for UBX, we have our UBX token as well. So what makes UBX also stand out, yeah, extraordinary, that we also have our regulated license, all right, from Canada, Australia, and United States. And then also we have our Nigeria, our special control unit from against money AML, anti-money laundering, right? Not only that, okay, we have a lot of strategy partners that are working together with UBX Exchange, all right, from BlackRock. We have 20 million investments from BlackRock, all right, public investment funds from the Saudi visionary group for the holdings to where they came in together to help us to start off with a product called UBC, all right, together with Anthropic, all right, one of the Open AI's VP, okay, and also least but not least, our GC Capital and GC Labs, all right, she is our incubation lab, all right, to help us to identify potential Web 2, Web 3 projects, all right, in the market, where we help them to be incubation, all right, to bring them over into crypto and blockchain. So these are people's, all right, working hand in hand with UBX Exchange, all right, helping, right, to bringing UBX Exchange to top three exchange in the world. So that's a summary, all right. So what makes UBX, all right, the same, all right. UBX also have AI powered trading, so every custodian monies that came into UBX will be used for AI powered trading, all right. Also, we have global liquidity, all right. We help actually to access into aggregated deep markets. We have our, of course, spot tradings, futures, stacking, and launchpad, and etc. And unmatched security, we have 200 million protection fund and scalable ecosystem where we have our own community members that already existed, all right, from instead of exchanges using affiliate, all right, okay, we started with using community members. So introduction of our UBX token. So basically, UBX token, we have total of 200 million, all right, similar as our BSC chain, BNB, we have 200 million total supply with initial price of 0.1 USDT. And also, we have our token burning mechanism where we burn the token from, all right, our quota from community rewards and also from trading fee. Right, from there, we have burning mechanism, and this actually increases the price of our UBEX token, right? Because the supply is low, the demand is high, all right, definitely the price will go up. All right, same. That's why the burning mechanism is very, very important to help to reduce the total of UBEX in the market. So at this moment, our UBEX exchange currently, we have our trading fee discounts, our ecosystem incentives, platform governments, all right, more to come projects, all right, will be our core asset native blockchain, our own blockchain, where our DEX, we can do equity swap, all right, we can do expanded financial product, RWA. At this moment, we already have launched our launchpad, all right, which is our XR product. So basically, we do not incubate only one. We are looking to incubate by end of this year for 20 to 30 projects, all right, which is very potential and being identified by UC Labs. So as you all know, right, from starting until present today, all-time high. So UBX has already made 1,938%, all right, which is 20 times already from the initial price. So do not worry because why the price is directly going up as we are just started on our journey only. So at this moment, you can see our achievements in UBX 2024. We already have more than 300,000 users with 90,000 active users, which is more than 30% active users. All right. And now we are actually doing our global expansion where our first one we did was in January 9 in 2025. All right. We did it in Vietnam. And coming one will be our 14 April to 17 April, all right, which is also our first anniversary. Where we are doing it in Vietnam, Danang. And then we are also, our objective within these 12 months, we are actually going to establish 5 new operation centers around Asia, Europe, and Middle East. Okay, to have even more based community reward program to strengthen our user management, right? To introduce our NFT marketplace in DeFi services, and UBX as our core asset in expanding in for payments, stacking, and governments. So one of our successful things was we are actually using UBX, the credit, yeah, we can use it to do payment through our Visa payment. So these are some of the comparison, yeah, which already exist in the market, where BNB, all right, under Binance, they have a started value at 10 cent, and now value cap 89.95 billion, with all-time high in 793.35. Okay, so OKB, all right, which is the coin of OKX, all right, started in January 18. So valuation at 3.4 billion, all right, at a valuation of 1, and now at all-time high at 73, and have already gone increased to 7,300, right? Yet IO, all right, itself, all right, and KuCoin, we see each of them has already increased, yeah, at least 5,000 times, all right? So it is very, very soon, all right, you can notice that UBX definitely will come and hit their all-time high, right, and it bring value to all our company members and users. So what makes UBX stand out even more, right, is which is we have our own strategy partner, all right? Why? Because have you seen Exchanger has a product? I don't think so, right? So UBX, I believe, is the first one to have a product to be attached with an exchanger, where they actually launch UBC, all right, which is our Unicom, right, where we actually is a shared project with Entropic, all right, where we actually have this device, DPIN, all right, where it's a language translator and also a node. So for each time you used to do for translation, all right, it helps us to collect even more data in AI. In the same time, you are also mining, all right, for your UPC. So this is a very wonderful product, right? The reason why they actually choose this is because of the unique of the industry, where at this point of time, yeah, by 2023, 2032, it's projected that the market size can reach up to 94 billion. Yeah, and with together integration of AI plus mining, all right, is a very good potential and it's a wow factor, right? Do translation, as we all know, language barrier is always been a issue, all right? With this AI in place, you're able to help us to do translation, right? It is a very strong. So I believe you guys can actually get the sample, all right, in Vietnam on the 14th, all right, in Da Nang, you guys can get a sample. But with the first 200 samples, all right, distributed to the market for them to kickstart to use and to see, to check it out. So what does this Unicom does? All right. Basically, it's a blockchain itself. So it actually do mining as you use, all right, the translation. And this translation is actually activated the AI data. All right, the more you use, the more data is actually collected. In the same time, it also helps you to do mining to get the UBC. So this is also right, incentivize users, all right. It encourages users to use even more, right? So it's a very good idea and smart, you know. It encourages you to use because at first it's a need, all right, for you to use already, and it some incentivize you to even use even more. Especially we love to travel or we go overseas for conference meeting where language is a barrier. This is actually a very good opportunity. So what makes so good about this Unicom? All right, basically have high translation accuracy. Not only that, they will have an even higher accuracy as it's be using even more and more as more and more data is gathered. Right. Also, we have covered languages from 142 languages and above. Right. It is also a very strong protection privacy as it is decentralized. In the same time, we incentivize our user, right, when they actually use the product, and this product actually can applicable to both Web 2 and Web 3 ecosystem. So as long as your phone, the node, all right, and internet is very sufficient. So this is the technology behind it, all right. We have our transformer, neutral machine, first language for training, multimodal AI learning, and etc. So this is the AI project that's behind it that actually helping us to actually do a translation. So this is the total economics of UBC, all right, total of 1 billion UBC, initial price at 0.1, all right, as you can see, prior funding is 50%, all right, ecosystem 15%, AI development 10%, marketing and partnership 8%, and community rewards 45%. So for those that want to upgrade to use the better, higher version of UBC from the free one, you actually required to use UBC as payment. So this is a very good package, a sample of a very healthy potential project. So what does UBC and UBX have in common where it can bring value to each other? So basically UBC, all right, we're able to enjoy, right, the users database, all right, a number of users that have already been in UBX, all right, automatically they have 300 plus thousand users, right? In the end, UBC being a very potential product, right, able to create brand awareness to our UBX, right? Not only in the exchanger but also outside the exchanger, where the whole world will actually understand, all right, that once use of UBC, they definitely know UBX because why UBC is only first one to be listed in UBX. So for those that want to buy UBC, they got no other choice but to participate in UBX program. Okay. Not only that, all right, UBC can one day, all right, be listed in other exchanges, and this also create a branding to UBX where everyone will actually come and use to buy UBX as the stacking, right, for them in order to mine UBC token. So these are the strategy, all right. Basically, the main core strategy is that they are actually planning to sell the first batch, which is 1 million unicorn device globally. All right. So automatically, this actually creates at least 500,000 new users to come in into UBX exchange. Because why? Today, with all this, the data that we have is actually increasing to get even more data. So with huge data, we are actually uh, doing very, very well. So this is a vision and mission, all right, breaking language barrier in our UBC and also building the largest decentralized AI translation network. So this is the mission of our UBC. So now back to our UBX token, right? So Firefox AI Wealth Management. So basically, this is actually our AI where it starts to be use our custodian, all right, to do AI trading, and from there they give us or they reward us our daily percentage, all right. So at first we can start with 7 days and bring your account, right? It's only for one time only, where daily yield is 0.4%, and average percentage per year is 146%, right? For 30 days is 0.5%, APR is 182.5%. 90 days, 0.6%, APR 219%, 180 days, 0.7%, APR 255.5%, 360 days, 0.8%, APR 292%. Okay, so this is very, very straightforward. So just illustration, all right, if today you will be stacking 10,000 USDT, all right, for 7 days, you get 0.4%, all right, daily, all right, you will able to enjoy 280, all right, after the 7 days. 1,005, all right, after 30 days. 90 days, you're able to enjoy 5,400. Right, 180 days, 12,600, and 23 days is 28,800, which is close to three times already. Right, so this is our UBC. All right, so in order to stack UBC, you require 60% UBX and 40% USDT. Okay, so this is the dual coin stacking. All right, for 30 days, 0.7, all the way to 23 days, 1%. Okay, APR, so 5.5%, and highest APR is 365%. Okay. So this is the sample or illustration. If you are today to stack 10,000 USDT, what will happen? So automatically 60% will be used to purchase UBX, all right, and 40% is USDT. So for community referral reward, okay, as I mentioned, UBX, we actually do our affiliate reward through community, all right, rather than inviting KOL or doing other affiliate program. So our affiliate is actually doing referral rewards, all right. Direct referral, we're able to enjoy 10%. All right. Indirect, we are actually able to enjoy 5%. As simple as that. Okay. So example, all right, direct, if I'm you today, all right, I invited 2%, all right, and person A manages to benefit, all right, the daily reward of 50 USD, I'm able to enjoy 5. All right. The second person enjoys 80 USD per day, I get to enjoy 8 USD. Same goes to your indirect. All right, so it's usually your second generation. So whatever they make, you actually get 5% out of their daily return. Okay. So if 50 with USD, I'm able to enjoy 2.5%. 2.5 USD. All right. $80, I get to enjoy $4. Okay, simple as that. So of course we have our team management benefits, right? From V1 all the way to V5. All right, 20%, 20%, 40%, 50%, 6% as it goes higher. Okay, so this is a very simple one. V1, right? You need a personal stacking of 500, minimum direct of 5 active, and total stream stacking is 30,000, and you already become V1. And so this is the very, very first early achievement. And then it goes for V2, okay, V3, V4, and V5. And then for additional team bonus, all right, same ranking, you get additional 0.01 for VIP 5 to VIP 5. VIP 5, 2 star, 0.02. VIP 3 star, 0.05. 0.03, sorry. Mm. So this is the referral reward summary. Okay, you can see, all right, for numbers of requirement, or for referral requirements, team customer, team performance, personal, earnings quota, okay, and your team reward percentage. So this is for the summary. Okay, this is all for today for sharing about UBX. So today, you guys are being able, all right, the opportunity to get to know our exchange, all right, UBX exchange. So do take this opportunity to understand better and know more. Because why? We already miss out so many opportunity that enable us to become millionaires, such as Bitcoin, Binance, BNB. So now we are actually given, all right, this opportunity, UBX exchange. So believe in it, as we all have a very, very strong team, all right, strategic partners, and also we have a very, very strong leaders that we are actually running in the market to help us to build the community. So with this, I believe, all right, being able to achieve top 5 in 5 years' time, it is possible. So because me myself has every experience, I've been journey into exchanges for around 2 years already, from Bybit, Big Get, Maxi, Get IO, yeah, and etc. So this is the opportunity I also saw, and this is why we are here to actually promote and share with everyone. All right, this opportunity is here. So those that believe it, they believe it. Those don't believe it, also come and believe. All right, that's why this will definitely change our future. All right, that's it for me today. My name is Victor, and thank you for listening my podcast today. Have a great day. Have a great night. Thank you. Take care, everybody.